Why do Americans work more hours, take fewer vacations, retire later, yet Europeans consistently live longer? The answer isn't a single policy or cultural quirk. It's a system difference built layer by layer over decades. Start with time. The average American works hundreds of extra hours every year compared to major European countries. Not because Americans love overwork, but because the structure pushes them toward it. In the US, health insurance is tied to employment. Losing your job doesn't just affect income, it threatens your ability to see a doctor. That pressure alone forces many people to stay in demanding jobs and avoid taking time off. Europeans don't carry that burden. Universal health care means medical access is not tied to employment. If they switch jobs or take a break, their life doesn't collapse. This single difference lowers stress, increases autonomy, and directly affects longevity. Then you have paid time off. The US has no federally mandated paid vacation. Europe requires it, often a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks, plus national holidays. This is not about being lazy. It's about recovery cycles. Chronic stress without structured downtime builds inflammation, sleep disruption, and long-term disease risk. Europeans get protected recovery. Americans improvise recovery around work, usually unsuccessfully. Workplace philosophy is different too. American culture treats busyness as a badge of honor. Longer hours are framed as ambition. In Europe, long hours often signal inefficiency. Productivity is measured by output, not exhaustion. When people finish work earlier, they have time to cook healthier food, exercise, spend time with family, or simply rest. These small choices compound into longer life expectancy. The built environment matters. Many European cities are walkable by design. Daily life involves movement, walking to the store, biking to work, using public transport. In the US, suburban sprawl makes everyday movement nearly impossible without a car. Less movement equals more chronic disease, especially heart issues and diabetes. Food regulations also diverge. Europe bans or restricts several additives that remain common in American processed foods. It doesn't make Europe perfect, but it shifts average diets toward fewer ultra-processed calories. Combined with built-in physical activity, this shapes long-term health trajectories. Stress is the quiet killer in this comparison. Americans live with higher financial pressure, medical bills, college debt, unpredictable housing costs. Europeans face challenges too, but the foundational safety nets reduce background stress. Lower chronic stress equals longer life. So the final picture is simple. Americans don't live shorter lives because they work hard. They live shorter lives because the system surrounding that work drains health over time. Europeans aren't healthier because they relax more, they're healthier because their environment protects recovery, movement, and access to care.